There we go.
Hurry,
Okay.
because it might die.
Don't knock the tables, that'll bug. Nice grip.
That makes me. I'll tell you about
Maybe you. Yes, it is.
Okay. Do I need to introduce it, or do we just start? We're going to tell you a story now. A tale of sorrow and a tale of magic. The tale of Dissonance Town. So sit back and get comfortable, because we're going to be here a while. Back in old Dissonance Town, nothing ever got resolved. For years, Dissonator the Necromancer was oppressing everyone in Dissonance Town. When people tried to make beautiful harmonies, he made ghosts that scared them into playing dissonant chords. Everyone was afraid to make music, and the town was boring and lifeless. And that's how that town got its name. But off in the magical land of Harmonia, there was a fairy that watched over the land. He heard about the injustice that was taking place in Dissonance Town. The fairy decided that she had to stop the evil Dissonator from oppressing the people. So she traveled to that land to face the evil Dissonator and vanquish him once and for all. When the fairy arrived in Dissonance Town, she could not believe the devastation. The town was quiet. She searched for the Dissonator and found him in the old cemetery playing a very out-of-tune harp and laughing maniacally. I will defeat you, the fairy cried. You will not oppress these people any longer. So the Dissonator cried back, come at me, bro. Then there was a great battle, and the harmony and dissonance didn't want to mix. So the fairy lost. She only seemed to make the dissonance worse, so she walked away defeated. The fairy did not know what to do. Defeated, she aimlessly wandered her way through the Badlands. Wandering and wondering just what happened back there in that old cemetery. But then after all that wondering, she finally realized that you can't fight dissonance with beauty. Demoralized by her revelations, she desperately searched the lands for something, anything to counter the dissonance that plagued that old town. And finally she came across the gorge. Playing it real cool, she steps into the gorge. It's dark. She can't see her little fairy hand in front of her little fairy face. But up ahead, she sees something shiny, shining its way through the darkness. In desperation, she walked. No, she ran. No, she flew. As fast as her little fairy wings could carry. Finally, she came into a cave that was oh so very big. There in that cave was the greatest lake she had ever laid her eyes on. Probably left behind by the Dissonator's ex-wife. She loves them golden notes, and they ring out dissonance. But there was something else there too. Something powerful and beautiful ringing out from them notes. All at once, she knew what she had to do. It all came down to this. wanted to turn back. No, she couldn't. There was no turning back now. She steps into the accursed Dissonance town. Dissonator, she called out. It's about time for your recapitulation. The Dissonator tried to dissonate the fairy, but she had the power of the golden notes, and the Dissonator was rendered helpless. His last hope was only to fight. Struck down, harmonized, humiliated, and defeated. Then with the voice of 1,000 vengeful Tinkerbells, the fairy screamed, "By the power of your ex-wife, I banish you to the realm of the periwinkle leprechauns." With a scream of terror and a symphony of dissonant cries, Dissonator the necromancer was vanished, as he was pulled into the realm of the periwinkle leprechauns by thousands of tiny little purple men. The townspeople rejoiced as news of Dissonator the necromancer's exile spread throughout the land. The people of Dissonance Town could sing once again. The people augmented the seventh, making the last remaining ghosts of Dissonance run for their unresolved mummies. And the town was renamed the City of Resolution. And for once, everything got resolved.